What's up, YouTube? This is the Angry Cheesehead. Getting ready to do some predictions. Oh boy, this is gonna be a nightmare. Pretty much, I looked at my score for last week and I'm pretty much 12-4, so did fairly okay. So let's get started. So Thursday night football. Oh boy, something that should have been interesting, but now it's gonna be a tank ball. You got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Saints losing it to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Arizona Cardinals couldn't handle the Seahawks. Of course, Cardinals don't have an offense that's really that good. However, they're gonna get D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins back. They're gonna get their Marquise Brown's out, but they did get Robbie Anderson from the Panthers. Saints, their defense is still pretty good. They kept it close with the Bengals, even though they lost. I am going to pick the Saints because their defense is going to pretty much run all over the Cardinals' offense, but do mind that it might be a slow operation. Following that, you got this game. The Green Bay Packers will take on Washington. I'm going to say Commanders. The Packers, I don't need to say more. The more I do, then yeah, not fun. Since my lovely lady is not feeling well, that's why I'm keeping it quiet. The Commanders, however, handled themselves fairly against the Bears, even though it was pretty much a dull tank ball. I don't think the Packers have it in them. I don't think that LaFleur is going to do anything right. I think it's going to be Washington all the way, and Wentz is out, yeah, but that leaves Taylor Heineke, and Heineke gave us a lot of problems last year, so I'm gonna go with the Expunge, or the Commanders. I just doubt my Packers. Next, you got an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens both lost to their opponents last week. The Browns got smashed by the Patriots and Bailey Zappi. The Ravens choked away a win against the New York Giants. This is going to be played in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Browns are trying to hold on. However, I do think the Ravens are going to be capable despite the issues that they've been dealing with. As long as Lamar can keep hold and the rest of the guys can handle themselves, they should be able to lead the division unless the Bengals do something. Following that, you got an NFC South division matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay, no, that was week 3 there, not in the NFC South. Sorry. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. That was my head. The game must have screwed me up. But the Bucs somehow losing to the Steelers because they don't have an offensive line. Whereas the Panthers just, well, they're without Robbie Anderson or Matt Rule, so, they're just going to tank. I hate to say it. It's going to be an easy win for the Buccaneers no matter what. Panthers defense might get problems, but that's it. It's just going to be Buccaneers. Following that, speaking of NFC South, you got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Falcons shocking the world when they beat the San Francisco 49ers and didn't choke away a game and had them lead over 10 points. Holy crap. Whereas the Bengals managed to hold their own against the New Orleans Saints despite not having an offensive line. Zach Taylor being a nutcase. This is going to be played in Cincinnati. The Falcons, this could be a very good game. Like, it could be a very close game. And it might be intense, but we'll see. I do think the Bengals are going to handle themselves pretty well, rebound, and beat the Atlanta Falcons. But don't be shocked that the Falcons are still going to be fighting the Buccaneers for the lead in the division. Next, you got the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The Lions coming off a bye, but the week before that, they got smacked by the New England Patriots, whereas the Cowboys lost on Sunday Night Football against the Eagles, but this is pretty much an easy call unless the Lions can get themselves back up. I don't think so. Besides, Dallas has a pretty intense defense, which should give the high-flying offense of the Lions problems. So, well, high-flying as in getting shut out by the Patriots, problems, then yeah, they're definitely high-flying. But yeah, the Cowboys should give them problems and get the chance to win, especially with Dak coming back. Yeah, it should be an easy win. Following that, you got the New York Giants taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The New York Giants beating Baltimore after Baltimore choked away win, whereas the Jaguars couldn't put away the Colts in Indianapolis. They looked good, and then they couldn't handle it. I know they still have a fight in them. This could be a fun match, but I do think that with Brian Dable, being able to smack the Packers and the Ravens, this shouldn't be a problem with the Jaguars. So I'm going to pick the Giants, take away a win in Jacksonville. Following that, speaking of AFC South, you got the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans, a game that happened a few weeks ago. But this is probably Indianapolis' 5th divisional matchup. And after that, they wait till the end of the season to face off against the Texans. But anyways, the Colts coming off with a win against the Jaguars. The Titans coming off a bye. But the week before that, they were able to hold their own against the Commanders. Last time the Colts have actually lost against Tennessee, I think this is going to be played in Nashville, but however, I do think the Titans are going to win if they use Derrick Henry right, and the rookie's good, all that well, so they shouldn't have a problem otherwise. So I'm going to pick the Titans on this one. Then you got what probably would have been an interesting tank ball that's boring turned into a lopsided victory. You got the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. Jets smacking the hell out of the Packers. Need I say more? And then you got the Broncos losing in overtime from a field goal to the Chargers on Monday Night Football. Easy call, New York Jets win. Following that, you got, this is going to be an interesting tank bowl. Houston Texans taking on the Vegas Raiders. Both teams coming off a bye. Oh boy. But the Texans having a better bye because they got rid of their head coach. Or their not head coach, but their general manager. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. The Texans are gonna put up a fight. The Raiders struggling, not so much. Like the Raiders did lose a close matchup against the Chiefs last week, whereas the Texans were able to beat the Jaguars. Or not last week, but the week before the bye week. But I do think that the Raiders are still going to be able to rebound here. They could be able to beat the Texans, but the Texans are going to probably put up a good fight. So, but I'm still going to believe in the Raiders. Devontae Adams won't be there, but might not be. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Then you got an interesting matchup. You got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the LA Chargers. The Seahawks putting away the Arizona Cardinals, whereas the Chargers surviving and kicking an overtime field goal to win the game against the Broncos. The Chargers are going to be without their center. He's injured. Their O-line is pretty beat up. The Seahawks look like they're capable of putting away with a win, but the defense might need to start clicking a bit more. However, I'm gonna give an upset here. I'm gonna give this one to the Seahawks. I think Geno Smith and the boys could pull an upset against the Chargers, but we'll see what happens. Don't be shocked if the Chargers pull off a win here. Then you got a Super Bowl matchup from 3 years ago. You have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs losing in a very tight match against the Buffalo Bills. The Niners getting smacked by the Falcons. Wow. Interesting. This is going to be played in San Francisco, or not in San Francisco, Santa Clara. But the Niners look beat up. They look injured. Their defense looked good, but then started looking suspicious. The Chiefs still able to have all their pieces together, so they should be fine. I'm going to give this one to the Chiefs just for the win. Next up, for Sunday Night Football, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. The Steelers somehow putting away the Buccaneers. The Dolphins almost came back but lost to the Minnesota Vikings. And, not easy. This is going to be played in Miami. Tua should be coming back, and it's going to be a primetime game. I'm going to give this one to the Dolphins. Despite their injuries, they should rebound back up in a very intense division where it's going to be pretty much rough for anyone in each. And Steelers are going to suck. Let's just say that. Then Monday Night Football, oh boy, this is going to be another lopsided game. You got this Chicago Bears coming to Foxborough to take on the New England Patriots. The Bears losing on Thursday Night Football to the Washington Commanders. The Patriots smacking the hell out of the Cleveland Browns. Even though the Bears got a little bit of break, they're not gonna. No, it's gonna be the Patriots here that's gonna pull off a win for that week. And then teams on bye, of course, you got the Vikings, the Eagles, the Rams, and the Bills taking a break this week. Thank God for the Vikings taking a break, because oh boy, this could be the opportunity to rebound and only be a game behind. So Green Bay, just please win this game. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And this is the Angry Cheesehead saying, I guess, due to the circumstances, let's go to the Tank Bowl. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm not wearing my Packer gear, I want them to prove to me that they can handle themselves. Because guess who we got next week? The Bills. Good luck, Green Bay.